What's up people, and welcome to this video. And in this video guys, we're gonna talk about the buffs and nerfs which is gonna go out and happen in the next update. Maybe some of you guys already have the buffs and updates if you're playing on the Asian 1 server, and you will go ahead and already have this update. But for all of us other, we do not have it. So I will make this video for you guys so you can go ahead and get some more knowledge of the next update. We will not go ahead and get any like new heroes or skins or whatever, but they will go ahead and do a hero balance adjustment. So yeah, so first of all, like I said in the last video, Alpha is getting nerfed again. How many times can you nerf him? And this is kind of a big nerf as well. Either way, take a look at this. Alpha, the total damage of the skill Spear of Alpha decreased from 500, 607 to 450, 550, 650. So that decreases damage of the spear. That's, dear God, guys, come on. His movement speed decreased from 11 to 10.5, so he will not only deal less damage, he's also slower. Like, are you kidding me? Stop nerfing him. Gosh, either way. And now, oh my god, like my two main heroes are Alpha and Clint. Now they're nerfing both of them. I'm literally crying so much. But I know Clint was very overpowered, so I kinda get it. But anyway, Clint, the basic damage of Blind Smoke decreased by 30 points. 30 points? That's actually quite a lot. Like, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I don't even want to know how, like, I don't know what, oh dear God. The speed of Bullet decreased from 15 to 13. So the speed of bullets also, like, it's slower now. So I'm not sure if this will affect like how often you will shoot. Maybe just like the speed of the bolt will, I don't even know. I honestly don't really get that. The mana cost of his ulti increased from 67 to 80 to 65, 75, 85. So your ultimate will now cost more mana and you will need more mana. Dear God. And then we have Franco. Finally some good news. Finally some good news. The radius of his hook decreased from 0.4 to 0.25. Jesus Christ. That's a pretty huge nerf if you ask me. Jesus Christ. And then speed of it decreased from 18 to 17. So it's now slower. You will be able to avoid it much easier. And then the range of it decreased yet again. The range of it at every level adjusts from 6.5, 7, 7.5, 8, 8.5, 9 to 6.5, 6.9, 7.3, 7.7, 8.1, and 8.5. So like the last update we had, they did like make, I'm not sure if it was the last, like the update before this, but maybe the update before that, they actually decreased his range of the hook, but now they're decreasing it even more. Then they are making it slower, and they're making the radius of the hook like harder to hit. That's just good news. That's amazing news. I've actually been thinking of maybe starting playing some Franco. I don't usually do that because I know how annoying he is, and I don't want to be such a deuce to the enemy team. So that's why I haven't playing him. But I actually been thinking of maybe picking him up. But now when I got this nerf, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. So the next hero, Kagura, she's getting a buff. So AP bonus of semi-umbrella open increased from 1.3 to 1.4. So the magic damage of her umbrella is increased from 1.3 to 1.4. Total AP bonus of Yin Yang overturn increased from 2 to 2.1. Optimize the visual effect of her basic attacks. So he is great. The only mage that I really play is Kagura, so I really love that they finally like did a buff for one of my main heroes. I don't really play Kagura super much, but if I play a mage, it's Kagura, so I'm pretty glad for that. So not a super big buff, but I mean it is something, I will take it, So Layla, this is not a buff or a nerf, they just like optimized her visual effect. So optimize the visual effect of the bullet trace of the energy bomb. So I guess you'll be able to see a lot more. Maybe you've seen there's some kind of a bug with Layla, sometimes you can't see one of her skills. I guess they fixed that, which I'm really happy about. And then we have Mino. I'm not sure if I'm sad or happy about this, because like the only tank I really play is Mino, but I don't really play him so often. I usually like have him in the enemy team, so I'm pretty glad that they nerfed him because he will not be so super strong. But if I want to play tank, I usually play Mino, so I mean it's pretty sad as well that they actually nerfed him. So Initial HP drops by 80 points, so that's a pretty big nerf as well. But yeah, then we have Hayabusa. I know a lot of you guys actually play Hayabusa. I don't really do that, but I mean, let's go over the buff either way. So the shadow movement speed of Quad Shadow increased from 10 to 14. I'm not really sure what this means. Maybe he will be able to jump to different shadows faster, or maybe the shadows will be just when you use it they will be I honestly don't really know. I have no idea what that means. The shadows movement speed of Quad Shadow increased from 10 to 14. They're obviously faster somehow, but I don't really know how. And then we have finally freaking huge buff for Sun. So take a look at this. The conversion rate of HP restore provided by double gangers increased from 60% of attack power to 90%. That's an increase of 30%, which is pretty freaking huge. Like, we might be seeing some more Sun players, and yeah. And then we have Ruby. The range of her ult increased from 4 to 4.5. So I'm not completely sure. I think her ult is when you pull them in. I'm pretty sure it is. So you will be able to pull them in from longer distance, which is pretty good. And then we have Freya. The basic damage of Scared Shield increased from 20 to 30, which is a pretty good buff. But yeah guys, that was all for the nerfs and buffs. I hope you like it. I hope it was a nice video guys. Go ahead and comment down below which of these nerfs and buffs did you like the most. But either way guys, that was all for this video. I hope it was a nice video guys. But as always, thank you for watching.